Lily was exploring the attic of her new home, a place she had just moved into a week ago. Dusty boxes and ancient furniture filled the space, but what caught her eye was an old framed portrait leaning against the wall. It depicted a stern-looking woman from the 19th century. The eyes seemed disturbingly lifelike. She shrugged it off and placed the portrait on the wall in her living room, thinking it added a vintage charm. That night, she felt a strange sensation, like she was being watched. The next day, she noticed the eyes in the portrait appeared to follow her. Dismissing it as a trick of the light, she went about her day. But the feeling of being watched grew stronger. One evening, as she sat reading, the eyes seemed to narrow, filled with a menacing glare. Startled, she looked closer. Had they blinked? She shook her head, convincing herself it was her imagination. But as she turned to leave the room, she heard a faint, whispered name, "Lily." Her blood ran cold. Determined to solve this mystery, she researched the portrait and discovered it was of a woman accused of witchcraft and executed. That night, the portrait's eyes glowed eerily. Suddenly, Lily felt icy fingers wrap around her neck. The last thing she saw was the woman's face in the portrait, twisting into a sinister smile.